Translation. I wish that we can see you again and again, for seeing you means that we will no longer see repeated births and death.
Very, very interesting verse. That dupa, calamities, this material world is full of dangers. This foolish person, they do not know that. They are trying to avoid the dangers. That is struggle for existence. Everyone is trying to because sukham. Attantik sukh, ultimate happiness. A man is working and thinking, let me work now very hard and let me have some bank balance. So, when I shall get old, I shall enjoy life without any working. That is the intention of everyone. Nobody gets some money, he to become happy. But that is not possible. You cannot be happy in that way. Here it is said, apunar bhavadarshana. The real disease, means not, and punarbhava means repetition of birth and death. The real danger is repetition of birth and death. That has to be stopped, and not this so-called danger. This is all, the material world is full of dangers. Padang padang jad vipadang. Just like if you are on the ocean. If you are on the ocean, you might have very strong sea, very safe sea. But that is not safety, because you are on the sea, at any time there can be danger. But as you remember from your country, there was, what is that, Titanic? But on the first voyage, it was drowned. And all important men of your country, they lost their life. So danger there must be, because you are in a dangerous position. This material world itself is dangerous position. So our business is, the danger must be there. Our business should be how to cross over the sea as soon as possible. So long you are on the sea, you are on the dangerous position, however strong your ship may be. That's a fact. See, you should not be disturbed by the sea waves. Just try to cross over the sea, go to the other side. That is your business. Similarly, so long we are in this material world, there must be dangers, calamities, because this is the place of calamity. So our business is, even within these calamities, dangers, how we develop our Krishna consciousness, and after giving up this body, we go back to home, back to Krishna. That should be all. We should not be disturbed by the so-called calamities. They are not so-called, they are factual. So, this question was there by Arjuna to Krishna, that whatever you are speaking, it is all right, that I am not this body, I am soul. Everyone is not this body, he is soul. So on the annihilation of this body, stop that. On the annihilation of the body, the soul will exist. But when I see my son is dying, or my grandfather is dying, I am thinking, how can I solace me that my grandfather is not dying, my son is not dying? Simply it is changing, because I am accustomed to think like that. So there must be grief. So Krishna replied, yes, that's a fact. But that you must have to tolerate. That's all. There is no other way. Tam kritikasa bharat. Krishna never said that these are not facts. What Arjuna explained, that I know that when my son is dying, my son is changing the body, or my grandfather is dying, changing the body. I know this. But still, because I am affectionate on the skin, so I must suffer. The Krishna replied, yes, the suffering is there, because you are also on the bodily concept of life. So suffering must be there. So there is no other remedy than to tolerate. There is no other remedy. Matra sparshasthi kontiya sitosna sukha dukkada. Just like in your country, it is very chilly in the morning to take bath, a little difficult task. But does it mean that those who are devotees, they will stop taking bath? No. Even it is chilly, cold, one must take bath. The duty must be done. The duty must be done. Even it is little suffering. That is called tapasya. Tapasya means we must prolong or proceed with our Krishna consciousness business in spite of all dangerous and calamitous condition of this world. This is called tapasya. Tapasya means voluntarily accepting the difficulties of life. Sometimes tapasya, in the system of tapasya, in hot season, summer, and scorching heat of the sun, still they ignite some fire all round and sit down in the midst and meditate. There are some processes of tapasya like that. In chilly cold, one goes into the water up to the neck and meditates. These things are prescribed in tapasya, that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not give you such prescription. He gives you a very nice program. Chant, dance and take prasad. Still we are unwilling. We cannot accept this tapasya. We are so fallen. Well, this is a kind of tapasya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Kripa Jani Namnamokari Bahuda Nija Sattva Shakti. In the transcendental holy name of God, Krishna, there is all potencies. As Krishna has got unlimited potencies, similarly, in the name, holy name of Krishna, there is unlimited potency. So, Nam Namakari Boda, and there are many names of Krishna. Krishna has got thousands and thousands of names. Krishna name is the chief name. Nam Namakari Boda Nija Sattva Shakti Tatrapita Niyamita Smaranina Kala. And there is no hard and fast rule that you have to chant in this time or that time. No, any time. Any time you can take. And the name is identical with Krishna. On this logic, the name, holy name of Krishna is Krishna. It's no other than Krishna. Don't think that Krishna is living in Goloka Vrindavan and the name is different. Just like in material world we have got this conception. The name is different from the fact. But in absolute world, there is no such difference. That is called absolute. The name is as potential as Krishna is. So, you have got this tongue, you can chant Krishna, Hare Krishna. Immediately you become directly in touch with Krishna. Immediately. Because the name Krishna and Krishna person is not different, identical. So even if you think that Krishna is far, far away, Krishna is not far, far away. Krishna is within you. He is not far away. He is far away at the same time nearest. So, even if you think that Krishna is far, far, his name is there. You chant Hare Krishna, Krishna becomes immediately available. Anyamitas. And for making Krishna available in this shortcut way, there is no hard and fast rule. You can chant any time. Immediately you get Krishna. Just see the mercy of Krishna. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that Etadisita Upipa, my dear Lord, you have given me so nice facilities to contact you, but I am so unfortunate. I have no attachment for this thing. I have no attachment. I have got so many attachments for other things, but I have no attachment for chanting Hare Krishna. This is my misfortune. Krishna has given so much facilities that he is present before you by transcendental vibration in his name, and the name has got all the potencies of Krishna. So if you remain in contact with the name, you get all the benefit of Krishna's benediction. But still I am not inclined to chant Hare Krishna. This is misfortune. So a devotee never takes dangerous position as very reverse position or very calamitous position. You welcome. Because a surrendered soul, he knows either danger or festival. These are all different. Krishna is absolute. In its Shastra it is said that just like there are two kinds and two sides, religiosity and irreligiosity. Just the opposite. But in the Shastra it is said, the religiosity is just the front portion of God, and irreligiosity is the back portion of God. Front portion or back portion, is there any difference? God is absolute. Therefore, a devotee, either in opulence or in danger, is not disturbed. He knows both these things are Krishna. In his position, now Krishna has appeared before me as danger. Just like Hiranyakashipu and Prahlad Maharaj and Nrsimhadev. Nrsimhadev is dangerous to Hiranyakashipu. And he is the supreme friend to Prahlad Maharaj, the same personality. Similarly, God is never dangerous to the devotee. Devotee is never afraid of danger. He is confident that this danger that is another feature of God. So why should I be afraid? I am surrendered to him. So Kunti Devi says that Vipada Santu. Vipada Santu Ta Sasat. Because she knows how to remember Krishna at times of danger. So she is welcoming danger. My dear Lord, I welcome such dangers when I can remember you. Just like Prahlad Maharaj, he was always thinking of Krishna when his father was putting him in dangerous position. So, if you are put into the dangerous position, and if that dangerous position gives an impetus to remember Krishna, that is welcome. That is welcome. Oh, I am getting this opportunity of remembering Krishna. So how it is welcome? It is welcome because seeing Krishna means I am advancing in my spiritual life so that I will not have to suffer any more of this dangerous position. Takta deham punarjanma naiti mameti Fonte. If you become advanced in Krishna consciousness, then the result will be, after giving up this body, Krishna says, Takta deham, after giving up this body, punarjanma naiti, you don't take birth again in this material world. That is wanted. Suppose I am very comfortable at the present moment. My body is kept in a very comfortable position. But there is death and there is another birth. So after giving up this body, if I get the body of a cat and dog, then what is the meaning of this comfortable position? Because death is sure. And janmantam, tatha dehantaram. Dehantaram means you have to accept another body. If you do not know what kind of body you are going to get, you can know it. That is stated in the Shastra, that if you have got such and such mentality, you get such and such body. So, in a comfortable position, if I keep myself in the dog's mentality, then I am going to get my next life as dog. Then what is the value of this comfortable position? I may be in comfortable position for 20 years, 50 years, or at most 100 years. And after that comfortable position, when I give up this body, due to my mentality I become a cat and dog and mouse, then what is the benefit of this comfortable position? These people, they do not know that. They think, especially in this age, that I am now in comfortable position. I have got enough money, I have got enough state, I have enough comforts, enough food. So, as soon as the body is finished, so I'm not going to take birth again, so long I am living, let me enjoy life. This is the modern philosophy, hedonism. But that is not the fact. Kunti is therefore answers apunarbhava darsana. Apunarbhava. Not to repeat. If you see always Krishna, that is Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness means always thinking of Krishna. Your consciousness should be absorbed in Krishna thought. Therefore, we give different varieties of engagement. Krishna consciousness. We should not divert our energy. Now, when we are selling bow, that is Krishna consciousness. We are selling bow. But if we think that the selling bow may be diverted into selling jewelry, that is not very good idea. That's not very good idea. Then we become again jeweler, again become mouse. We should be very much careful. Our Krishna consciousness cannot be diverted, then you are gone to hell. Even there is danger, even there is suffering in Krishna consciousness, we should tolerate. That is the instruction. We should welcome that danger and pray to Krishna. What is that prayer? Tatte nukampa susumekshaman. My dear Lord, it is your great mercy that I am put into this dangerous position. That is the viewpoint of devotee. He doesn't take danger as danger. It is Krishna's mercy. What kind of mercy? Bhunyala evata kritam vipapam. Due to my past activities, I was to suffer so much. But you are mitigating that suffering, giving me little suffering. Just like a token punishment. Sometimes in the court, a big man is culprit. So if the judge wants $100,000, he can pay immediately. But he asks from him, you just give 1 cent. Because that is also punishment, but minimized. Similarly, we have to suffer on account of our past deeds. That's a fact. You cannot avoid. Karmani niddhati kintu cha bhakti vaya. But those who are in devotional service, those who are in Krishna consciousness, their sufferings are minimized. A token. Just like one was to be killed. So instead of being killed with his knife, he gets some little cut on the finger. In this way, karmani niddhati kintu java, those who are in devotional service, they are ahankang sarva pape bhamokhoshami. Krishna assures that I give you protection from the reaction of sinful life. So, when there is very, very grievous criminal activities behind it, sometimes it is like that. Instead of hanging him, there may be a little cut by the knife or the finger. This is the position. So why should we be afraid of danger? We should simply depend on Krishna consciousness, because if we leave Krishna conscious in any circumstances, then my benefit is that I am not coming again in this material. Apurarbhava darsana. Repeatedly as you think of Krishna, as you see Krishna, as you read of Krishna, as you work for Krishna, somehow or other, if you remain in Krishna consciousness, that is your benefit. And that benefit will save you from taking birth again in this material world. And that is real benefit. And if if I am become little comfortable by so-called other engagement, and if I forget Krishna and I have to take birth again, then what is my benefit? We should be very much careful about this. Krishna consciousness cannot be disturbed at any circumstances. Even there is heavy suffering. That is the instruction of Kunti Devi. Kunti Devi is welcoming. Vipada santu ka tattva. Like that. Because before winning the battle of Kurukshetra, all these Pandavas were put into so many dangerous positions. That is already described in the previous verses. Sometimes they are offered poison, sometimes they are put into the house, lap, and it was set fire. Sometimes big demons, man-eaters, and big fighters. Every time they lost their kingdom, lost their wife, lost their prestige, they were put into the forest, full of dangers. But within all those dangers, Krishna was there. With all the things. When the Draupadi was being naked, Krishna was there supplying cloth. Krishna was always there. Therefore, Bhishma, while he was dying, he was grandfather of the Pandavas. So when the Pandavas came to see him on his deathbed, so he cried that these boys, my grandsons, they're all very pious. Maharaj Yudhishthira, the topmost pious person. His name is Dharmaraj, the king of religiosity. He is the eldest brother. And Bhim and Arjuna, they are devotees and so great heroes. They can kill thousands of men. They are so powerful. So Yudhishthira is there. And Bhima is there. Arjuna is there. And Draupadi is directly the goddess of fortune. There was this injunction that wherever Draupadi will be there will be no scarcity of food. In this way, the combination was so nice. And over and above them, Krishna is always with you. And still they are suffering. So he began to cry. So I do not know what is the arrangement of Krishna. But such pious men, such devotees, they are also suffering. So don't think that because I have become a devotee, there will be no danger, no suffering. The Prahlad Maharaj suffered so much, the Pandavas suffered so much, Haridas Thakur suffered so much. But we should not be disturbed by those sufferings. We must have firm faith, firm conviction that Krishna is there. He will give me protection. Fonte apratijani name bhakta pranasati. Don't try to take benefit of other center than Krishna. Always stick to Krishna. Krishna says, Fonte apratijani name bhakta pranasati. My dear Arjuna, you can declare it to the public that my devotees are never vanquished. Why declaration was advised to be made by Arjuna? Why he did not declare himself? There is some point. Because this declaration, if Krishna makes, there may be violation, because sometimes he violated his promise. But if his devotee promises, it will be never violated. That is Krishna's will. Oh, my devotee has declared this. I must see that it must be executed. That is Krishna's position. He is so much attached to his devotee. Therefore he said that you declare. If I declare, people may not believe it. you declare, they will believe. Because you are devoted. Your declaration will never, just a prasada, Bhagavat prasad. Oh, Krishna wants to see that my devotee's promise is fulfilled. My promise may not be fulfilled, may be broken. But this is stick to Krishna consciousness at all circumstances, even in the most dangerous position. Now the lotus feet, and there is no danger. Can give you.
Address and feeling. Certain nagocharam. One who is approached easily by the materially exhausted man. Translation, exhausted. One who is on the path of material progress, trying to improve himself with respectable parentage, great opulence, high education, and bodily beauty, cannot approach you with sincere feeling.
So, these are the disqualifications. Material opulence, these things, janma, to take birth in very aristocratic family or nation, just like you American boys and girls, you are born of rich father, mother, nation. So this is, in one sense, it is God's grace. That is also to take birth in nice family or in nice nation, to become opulent, very rich, to become advanced in knowledge, education, all everything material. And beauty. These are the gifts of pious activities. Otherwise, why a poor man, he does not attract anyone's attention. But a rich man attracts. Educated man attracts the attention. A fool rascal does not attract attention. So, similarly in beauty, in opulence, these things are materially very beneficial. Janmaya Sukha. But when a person is materially opulent in this way, he becomes intoxicated. I am a rich man. I am an educated man. I have got money. Become intoxicated. Therefore, we advise, because they are already intoxicated by this position. And again intoxication. When by nature these people are already intoxicated. Intoxicated in this sense, just as if you drink wine, you become intoxicated. You are flying in the sky. You are thinking like that. You have gone to the heaven. Yes. So, these are the effects of intoxication. But the intoxicated person does not know that this intoxication will be finished. It is within the time limit. It is not going to continue. And that is called illusion. One is intoxication. I am very rich. I am very educated. I am very beautiful. I am born in high family, in high nation. That's all right. But this intoxication, how long it will exist? Suppose you are American, you are rich, you are beautiful, you are advanced in knowledge, and you can be proud to become American. But how long this intoxication will exist? As soon as this body is finished, everything is all intoxicated. It's like same thing. You drink something, become intoxicated, but as soon as that intoxication is over, all your intoxicated dreams are over, finished. So this intoxication, if you remain in intoxication, over in the sky and mental platform, these are mental platform, egoistic platform, bodily platform. But you are not this body, not this gross body and the subtle body. This gross body is made of earth, water, air, fire, sky, and the subtle body is made of mind, intelligence and ego. But you do not belong to these 8 elements of I am in the Bhagavad Gita. This is inferior energy of God. Even one is very mentally advanced, he does not know that he is under the influence of inferior energy. He does not know. That is intoxication. Just like intoxicated person does not know in what condition he is. So, this opulent position is intoxication. And if you increase your intoxication, the modern civilization is that we are already intoxicated, and increase the intoxication. We have to become out of the intoxication situation. But the modern civilization is increasing. That you become more intoxicated, and go to hell. This is the position of the modern civilization. So, Kunti said that this intoxication position, mada, enamana, mada, increasing, Kuman, such person, Nirvarati, they cannot feelingly address Jaya Radha Madhava. They cannot feel it. That's not possible. Their feeling, spiritual feeling is lost. They cannot feelingly address because they do not know. This God is for poor men. They cannot have sufficient food. Let them go to the church and ask, oh God, give us our daily bread. Oh, we have got enough bread. Why shall we go to church? This is their opinion. And therefore, nowadays, in the days of economic development, nobody is interested going to the church or temple. I know what is nonsense. Why shall I go to the church for asking bread? We shall develop economic condition and there will be sufficient supply of bread. That's why the communist country they do so. The communist country, they make propaganda in the villages. They ask the people to go to the church and ask for bread. Innocent people, they ask as usual, oh God, give us our daily bread. Then when they come out of the church, these communist people ask, have you got bread? They say, no, sir. All right, ask us. And then they ask, oh, communist friend, give me bread. And the communist friend has taken a truckload of bread. Take as much as bread. Take. So who is better? We are better or your God is better? They say, no, sir, you are better. Because they have no intelligence. They do not inquire that you rascal, where from you have got this bread? Have you manufactured in your factory? Can you manufacture grains, the ingredients of bread in your factory? Because they have no intelligence. Shudra. They are called Shudra. Shudra means those who have no intelligence. They take it as it is. But one who is Brahmana, one who is advanced in intelligence, he will inquire immediately, you rascal, where from you got this bread? And that is the question of the Brahman. You cannot manufacture bread. You simply transform God's grain. The grain is, the weight is given by God, and you have simply transformed. By transforming something from something, let that not become your property. Just like I give some carpenter some wood, some implement and salary, and he makes a very nice, beautiful closet. To whom this closet will belong? To the carpenter or to the man who has supplied the ingredients? To whom it will belong? The carpenter cannot say that because I have transformed this wood into such nice closet, it is mine. No, it is not yours. Similarly, who is supplying the ingredient, rascal? That is Krishna. Krishna says, Bhumirapana lavayu kamamano udvira. Prakriti me astadha. This is my property. You have not created this sea, the land, the sky, the fire, the air. It is not your creation. You can transform these material things by mixing and transforming. You take earth from the land, you take water from the sea and mix it and put it in the fire. It becomes a brick, and then you pile up all this brick and make a skyscraper building. But where from you got this ingredient, rascal, that you are claiming this skyscraper yours? This is intelligent question. You have stolen the property of God, and you are claiming that it is your property. This is knowledge. This is not. So, those who are intoxicated, they cannot understand. They think, it is my property. I have stolen this land of America from the Red Indians. Now it is my property. But he does not know there is a thief. He is a thief. Tenavasa uchyate, in the Bhagavad Gita. One who takes the property of God and claims his own, he is a thief. Tenavasa uchyate. Therefore, we have got communistic idea. We devotee Krishna conscious person. We have got Krishna conscious communistic. What is that? Communist is Muscovites, or the Russian or the Chinese. They are thinking state-wise. But we are thinking not state-wise. We are thinking God-wise. Everything belongs to God. The same philosophy you extend, simply you require little intelligence. Little intelligence. Why do you think that this state belongs to a few number of people? If you think that the population, American population, this land of America belongs to this population, Why do you think like that? You think this is a property of God. So, every living entity is a child of God. God is the Supreme Father. And Krishna says, Aham bija pita. I am the seed-giving Father of all living entities. Sarvajonishu Fonte. In whichever form they may live. They are all living entities, they are my sons. Actually, that is the fact. We are living entities. We are sons of God. But we are forgotten. Therefore we are fighting. Just like in a nice family, if anyone knows, father is supplying us food, so we brothers, why should we fight? Similarly, if we become God conscious, if we become Krishna conscious, this fighting will be over. I am American, I am Indian, I am Russian, I am Chinese. These are nonsense things will be over. Krishna consciousness movement is so nice. As soon as people become Krishna conscious, this fighting, this political fighting, national fighting, will be over immediately. Because they will come to real consciousness that everything belongs to God. And as the children, a child of the family has got right to take advantages from the father, similarly, if everyone is part and parcel of God, if everyone is child of God, then everyone has got the right to use the property of the Father. So, that right is not that the right belongs to the human being. According to Bhagavad Gita, this right belongs to all living entities. Never mind whether he is living being or animal or trees or birds or beasts or insects. That is Krishna consciousness. We do not think in terms of that simply my brother is good, I am good, and all bad. This kind of narrow, crippled consciousness we hate, we kick out. We think, Pandita Samadarshana, in the Bhagavad Gita you find, Vidya Vinay Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastane Sunichita Sapate Cha. Pandita Samadarshana. One is Pandit, one is learned. He sees every living entity on the equal footing. Therefore, a Vaishnava is so compassionate. Lokanam hitakarino. They can actually do the beneficial work to the human being. They are saying, actually feeling that all these living entities, they are part and parcel of God. Somewhere or other, they are fallen in the contact of this material world, and according to different karma, they have assumed different types of bodies. So Pandita, those who are learned, they have no discrimination. That this is animal, this will be sent to the slaughterhouse, and this is man, he will eat it. No. Actually, Krishna conscious person, he is kind to everyone. Why the animal should be slaughtered? Therefore our philosophy is no meat eating. No meat eating. You cannot. So they will not hear us. What is nonsense? This is our food. Why should I not eat? Because Redamana Mada is intoxicated rascal. He will not hear the real fact. Just like in this state. Because a man is lying still, poor man, has no help. Can I kill him? Will the state excuse me? No, I have killed one poor man. He has no necessity. There is no need for him in the society. So why should he live? Will the state excuse me that you have done very nice work? No. That poor man is also the subject of the citizen of the state. You cannot kill him. why not expand this philosophy? That the poor animal, or the trees, the birds, these, they are also sons of God. You cannot kill, you will be responsible. You will be hanged. Just like by killing a poor man on the street, you will be hanged. Never mind, it is poor. Similarly, in God's eyes there is no such discrimination. What to speak of God? Even a learned man's being preacher, there is no such discrimination. This is poor, this is rich, this is black, this is white, this is... No. Everyone is living entity, part and parcel of God. Therefore Vaishnava is the only benefactor for all the living entities. They try to elevate. A Vaishnava tries to elevate all living entities to the platform of Krishna consciousness. Lokanam hitakarino. Just like Goswami. Lokanam hitakarino. Trivivare manno saranyakaro. A Vaishnava has no such view that this is Indian, this is American, this is... somebody questioned me somewhere that why you have come to America? Why not? I shall come. I am servant of God and this is kingdom of God. Why shall I not come? It is artificial to check me. If you check me, then you commit sinful activities. Just like government servant, police, has got right to enter anyone's house. There is no trespass. Similarly, God's servant has got the right to go anywhere, nobody can check. If he checks, then he will be punished. Because everything belongs to God. So in this way, we have to see things as they are. That is Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is not a crippled idea. Therefore, Kunti says, Janvain Satya Sutta Sivi Idumana Madapuma. Those who are increasing intoxication. Such person cannot become Krishna conscious. Such person cannot become Krishna conscious. Idumana, Mada, because they are intoxicated. Just like an intoxicated person, he is fully intoxicated and talking nonsense. If somebody says, my dear brother, you are talking nonsense, here is father, here is mother, who cares for it? He is intoxicated. Similarly, all these rascals, intoxicated rascals, if you say, here is God, they cannot understand, because intoxicated. Therefore, continues, says, Tam akinchana gochara. So, it is a good qualification when one becomes free from these intoxicants, Janma Ishadya Sukhi, good birth, good opulence, good education, good beauty. They can be used. When the same person becomes Krishna conscious, just like you American boys and girls are doing, you are intoxicated, but when the intoxication is over, you are doing better service, Krishna consciousness. Just like when you go to India, they are surprised how these American boys and girls have become so mad after God. Because that teaches them that you rascally learn, because you imitate from the Western countries. Now see, here the Western country boys and girls are dancing in Krishna consciousness. Now you imitate. That was my policy. So it is being rectified now. So everything can be utilized. Good parentage. If you remain intoxicated, do not utilize it, then it is not very good asset. But you can utilize it for good purpose. If you utilize the asset for Krishna's purpose, it will be better position. The same example, just like zero has no value. But as soon as you put 1 before 0, it becomes 10 immediately. Sure. Immediately 10. Another 0, 100. Another 0, 1000. Similarly, these Janmaya Sajja Sutta Sri, so long you remain intoxicated with it is all 0. But as soon as you put Krishna, it becomes 10, 100, 1,000, millions. Yeah, that is the opportunity. So you have got this opportunity. You American boys and girls, you have got this opportunity. You have got zeros. Put Krishna, you become 10,